Hello YouTube. Sitting out here on a camp trying out my bug out kit, my new modular system. And trying to get some videos done and some just getting some things to where I can release them as I get them edited. But as the title indicates, about a year ago I released a video on knife safety, and I thought it was, since we're doing the Whittle Talk series and there seems to be some interest there on the Whittle Talk, so thought maybe I would touch on knife safety again. And this is my philosophy, folks. This is what William believes, okay? William believes the basic synopsis of everything that, I mean, you boil it down to the nuts and bolts, and you get it out and you look at it from the forest. The basic concept of my philosophy is blade control. That is my philosophy for knife safety. It doesn't matter which way this blade's pointing, but if you control the blade, then you won't get hurt, okay? That's my philosophy. And some people say, well, for instance, let me give you this. So if I was whittling on this little stick and I was doing this, would you consider that safe? A lot of people would say, no, that's not safe. But to me, that is completely safe because I am controlling the blade. I am not giving it any more pressure than it has to be, and if the blade slips, it hits my thumb right there. It's not getting into the sharp part, this part. It's hitting this part here. So that's what I mean by blade control. Now, if you're wanting to do cuts pulling the knife toward yourself just like a draw knife, and I got all kinds of flack about this, but hey, this is my philosophy, folks. If you don't agree with it, then don't do it. But if you're using a knife like a draw knife, then you're pulling the blade to you. And draw knives are not just for removing bark. Draw knives are for shaving wood down to whatever you need it to. So, but again, you're controlling the blade. That's the reason I am such an advocate on nice the handle styles and blade and how you can grip that handle on that knife, because that's where your control is. Right here, my knives, most of them have a pinch point, so that's blade control. So now, if I was just putting all kinds of pressure on this, and if it was to slip and I didn't catch it here, then that would be unsafe. That would be an unsafe way of using a knife in this manner. Okay? So, again, in the nutshell, my philosophy is it doesn't matter which way the blade's pointing. If you control that blade, then it's safe. Hope that makes sense. So, one thing that I do want to say, and I want to be perfectly clear about this, is never ever, that was a large aquatic creature, never ever whittle in this area or carve or anything, because it doesn't matter how much control you have on that blade. All it takes is just one mistake, especially out here in I'm quite a ways from getting help, probably 2 or 3 miles. But if I was to cut the femoral arteries or anything in this triangle of death in the groin area, I would bleed out before I could get anywhere. There was no way that I could get help in time. So that is one exception. So, blade control. If you control the blade, then you won't get cut. Is that right? Well, I still get cut sometimes, folks. If you play with knives, you're gonna get cut. So the big thing is, you try to keep it to where it just band-aid cuts and no stitches cuts. So if you keep it to band-aids and no ambulances, then you're doing good. If you're afraid of getting cut, then you shouldn't play with knives. So that's in a nutshell blade control. That's my philosophy on knife safety. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, you guys be safe. Control them blades. Take plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.